video, I'm going to tell you guys how you can break a narcissist. The reason why I'm teaching you this is because the narcissist has got a plan. They have got a motive. They have got a mission to break you. So the narcissist has got a mission to break you from the entire beginning. From the beginning of these entanglements, they have got a mission to break you. So I'm going to teach you guys how can you break a narcissist. Because you see, as an empath, it's very important for you to be one step ahead of time. It's very important for you to know if you have been involved with a narcissist, you have got to be one step ahead of them. So what you do now, especially during the discard, so this normally happens during the discard, because normally it is almost impossible to break the narcissist when they're still in that vicinity. Whether it is your family, whether it is your friends, if you're still around them, it is very difficult to break them. So what you do now, at the discard, the narcissist wants to show you that they're winning. So most of the time, you're going to see them showing up with their new supply. They have bought a new car. They have bought a new house. You know what I mean? They're doing all these nice little things. They're going on holidays. That is what they're going to show you, because they want to break you. So after the discard, as you're going through that pain after the discard, they're also putting these other things on the top, because they want to continue to break you until you are lying face flat on the ground. So what you do now, you don't react. You show the narcissist that they're winning. Listen to this one, very important. Do not react to their new boyfriends, to their new cars, to their new homes, to the holidays they are doing, everything that is happening with them. They just want to get a reaction out of you, because they have always been wanting to get reactions from you. So what you do now, you stop reacting to their actions, whatever it is they're showing you. You stop reacting. You go quiet. If you're supposed to react, the only thing you can say, oh, that's a nice car, and quiet. You've got a nice boyfriend, by the way, and quiet. They're expecting you to complain about their new boyfriends. They want you to fight back. Oh, why did you all of a sudden leave me? Why did you discard me and get somebody new, and the things like that? So they want you to fight for them. What you do, you give them a compliment, very flat compliment, quiet. Oh, by the way, you've got a nice boyfriend, quiet. Do not add anything on the top. That's a new car you've bought, quiet. Do not add anything on the top. You're going to buff with the narcissist, because the narcissist is expecting to start some kind of a confrontation with them. All of a sudden now you're having nice time, you're going on holidays, so they want to get a reaction from you. They want to do all these little things to get a reaction from you. So you do not react, you go quiet. And what do you do on the other side? You go out there very secretly, very slowly, and eventually secretly work on yourself. Do not tell the narcissist, number one, where do you live? Don't tell them where you're living. Don't tell them what you're doing. Don't tell them what is going on in your life. Just be as quiet as you can, and you work on yourself in silence. You're supposed to prepare yourself to take the narcissist by surprise. So give yourself a while. Give yourself, it could be a year, it could be two, because everybody heals differently. So you could heal in a year's time, you could heal in 2 years' time. Nobody knows. But whichever way, whatever it is you're doing to heal, do not show the narcissist what you're doing. I've told you, number one, do not react to their life, whatever it is going on with, because they're going to show it in your face anyway. They're still going to come around and show you their new guys, their new cars, their new houses, and everything. So they want to already add some salt to the wound, because they've already caused you a wound at the discard. You're already broken at that time. You're broken in pieces. So what they do now, they add more salt to the wound. So what you do now, it is going to require you some practice. You are going to stop reacting to those kind of things. They are going to show you each and everything to make sure that whatever is going on in their life, they have got to post it. Sometimes they'll post it on social media. They will put their new things on the social media. Everybody has got to see this new illusion that they have got, apparently. So they will post everything on social media to make sure everybody can see what exactly is going on with them. So if you have been able to see that, and you are supposed to, normally you should not even check their social medias in the first place. But if you have got a chance to run into them by some coincidence, because sometimes you may see them driving past your house, they're going to drive to your house with the new boyfriends, with the new supply. They're going to come around because they want you to see the person that they're dating at that moment. And most of the times it's just maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks into the discard. You're going to see them cruising around your house with the new boyfriend. The only thing you do, people, make sure you do not react. Do not give the narcissist your reaction. It is going to require you a lot of practice. It is going to require you a lot of guts, but you have got to make sure, do not react in whichever way. They come around with their new boyfriend, compliment them, and it's supposed to be a very short compliment. So this can be the case whereby you have got keys with them, and sometimes you're going to be running into them with their new supply. Make sure that you make the shortest compliment as possible. Oh, you guys are doing well. Okay, that's nice. Quiet. They show you the pictures of their new boyfriend. Oh, he's a nice boyfriend, by the way. Quiet. Do not add anything on the top. That's a new home you guys have bought. Quiet. Do not add anything on the top. That's a new car. Congratulations on this. Quiet. Now, you're going to go out there and work on yourself in silence. Do not ever update the narcissist at what it is you're doing. Do not tell them what you're doing. It could be a secret place that you're going to live. Do not tell them where you live. Make sure you keep that place a secret, because that is going to be your healing spot. It is going to be the place that you're going to call home for that moment, for you to be able to start healing. So you keep it a secret to yourself. Do not ever show them what you're doing. Secondly, do not tell them about your new job. Do not tell them about what you're doing. Do not tell them each and every small. Don't say anything what is going on with your life. It is going to puzzle the narcissist, because on each and every single day, while they're with the new supply, they'll already be thinking about you. What is he doing now? Who is he dating? You know what I mean? Who is he sleeping with? What is his new job like? What are they doing on a daily basis? Because the narcissist is very, very curious about your life. So they will go around and try to stalk you on social media. They want to see what you post on Facebook. What are you going to do this Christmas? Where are you going for that holiday? They want to know each and everything about you. You keep your life a mystery. The more the narcissist gets into your stuff and they notice they cannot find anything about you, it is completely going to frustrate them, because they cannot find anything about you. So they do not have any energy to take from you. Why? Because they don't know where you're sleeping. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know who you're dating. They don't know who you're sleeping with. They don't know how you spend your days. And it's frustrating the narcissist on a daily basis. They will not show you this, but it is frustrating the narcissist that they cannot find anything about you. It is killing them on a daily basis. And secondly, you're working on yourself very, very hard. I've told you guys, healing is your priority. So you're working on yourself each and every single day. Put some work in your healing. Avoid the distractions, of course, plus the no contact. Put all the little work you can do in your healing process. Make sure that is your priority. And whatever you're doing to heal, do not show the narcissist what you're doing. And this is what is going to break the narcissist. You are going to come back 1,000 times stronger, wiser, healthier, better than you was when you're still with them. That is what is going to break them. Because remember, the narcissist has already been programming to break you down. Now, you're going out there, giving them little or no attention, working on yourself harder, you're coming back full force, 1,000 times better than you was when you was with them. That is what is going to break them down, because at that moment they know when you're a very healed soul, a very healed individual, you can never accept them ever again in your life. And that moment, that's when they are going to know they have lost you for good. That is what is going to break the narcissist completely. It is going to put them face flat on the ground. So most of the times, that's why I'm going to cause them a very massive injury, because that injury is going to be caused because they have already thought they have broken you down. But at the moment, you have gotten out there, you have healed, they know nothing about you, they cannot get any updates about you. And now, you're coming back stronger, healthier, wiser, wealthier, better now that you was doing when you're with them. That is what is going to crush them, because they do not understand how did you do it? How did you run away from them? How did you escape? How did you keep them out of your life? And how have you healed completely, even sometimes to become the best version of yourself? They cannot do that. They don't know how to do that, and they can never do that. But you have done that because you have played the game, you beaten them at their own game, and you played the game the way it should be. So that is how you break down the narcissist. I can guarantee you guys, the narcissist will never recover from that injury. If you can show the narcissist that you're doing better than you did when you're with them, they know that they have lost you completely. They know the gates have been closed forever, and they will never get you back. And that is what they can never wake up from that. It is going to beat them face flat on the ground, and they can never wake up from that, because they're not wired to believe that people are supposed to go out and heal and work on themselves and become better than they was before. So they don't know how to do that. And secondly, it is also going to prove to the people around them, their family, friends, and relatives, it is going to prove them. It is going to prove even more that they were the problem. You were never the problem, because remember that a lot of smear campaigning has been going on. So there's people who know you in a bad image. The narcissist has already gone into your family members, friends. They have already smeared your name. But you coming back 1,000 times better than you was when you are with them. You are showing people and you're proving to people they were the problem. And I can guarantee you guys over the days, couple of days, years, or whatever, people are going to see those narcissists for who they are. People are going to know these guys were the problem. It was never you. That is exactly how you break down the narcissist. Let us know what you think about this video in the comment section below, guys. You always know I love and appreciate your support. You may always book a session with me if you want to. You can always donate and support this channel if you want to. All the links you need, you'll find them in the description section below. Otherwise, until then, much love and blessings, and I'll catch you in my next one. Peace.